looking at the data from the donors, Canada is one of the countries that outstandingly is investing 55% of its agriculture aid to support CAADP country investment plan. We think that if donor money is not focused on CAADP, I think the overall strategic objectives in terms of really accelerating the CAADP process can actually be undermined. We also noted that in terms of non-state actors, I think the existence of CAADP itself has encouraged African governments to start consulting their citizens in terms of agriculture policy making, priority setting. So we found a picture of processes that are actually amazing, but what we also found is that the levels of satisfaction with the quality of consultation are quite low. So I think this is an ongoing area where there's need for sufficient improvement. Because our main concern is really about the levels of investment. We also looked at the levels of budget transparency of the 19 countries. What we found was that, in fact, all of them, the levels of transparency were not very adequate, meaning key essential data that allows a citizen or farmer to be able to track the impact of expenditures was not very clear or publicly available. About 9 of them were somewhat transparent, so you can tell, okay, this money is going to fertilizer and maybe this money is going to road. But that strategic view in terms of where the investments are targeted was actually missing. 9 countries are actually scored quite poorly in terms of the levels of transparency, and we think that transparency is something that we should ask for our African leaders, so that whether they are investing 5% or 10% or more than that, we can actually track and record the progress that we are making out of those investments. So, in looking at our analysis, indeed, these are the main findings that came out of this report, and these are some of the issues that we would like our African leaders to respond to. How do we do better going forward? So, on that point, I'm just going to pass it on to Her Excellency Mrs. Rhoda Peace, to also just give us some top-line guidance in terms of what this means for Africa towards the AU agriculture and the period plus 10. What should African governments be doing, and what should we as citizens be doing to contribute to those efforts?
Thank you. I think you have made very good points, and I'm sure they have listened in. This is democracy. This is a CAADP partnership meeting, and for us, CAADP partnership meeting means the stakeholders come together. That's why the media is here, but also that is one is here, and that's how